Hey everyone, today I'm just going to have a quick money making video on it's continually a more and more popular question of my Rich Free Player series. It seems like almost every video I put up I have to answer the comment, or somebody that follows me answers it. Well, please tell us how you're making the money. And even after telling people, it is it's called flip merchanting. It's very popular now. Many people do it. Doesn't harm the economy. Does change prices a little bit, but nothing like actual merching. I'm pretty sure it's even been said that you can add like a JMod or something went ahead and said, oh, well, this doesn't harm the economy like merching does, where people just continually stockpile items so the price goes up and then sell them at the higher price. And basically, this is merchanting still. We are buying a price for a low, buying an item for a lower price and then selling it for a higher price. So let's see. I am actually on my main account just for the reason that it's a member, but it's I'm gonna do literally the same exact process I do on my free player, same thing I do on my main account. And in fact, I'd say about 2 hours ago, probably, when I got on today, I had 30 mil cash, and now I have 32 million, 32.4, and literally, it's not even like I worked the whole 2 hours. I flipped 7k P pots in about 20 minutes. It took me about 20 minutes total. I just did it, and I made about 600k just from that. So that really starts to show you how much money you really can make off flip merchanting. People easily make 1 mil an hour off this. And then there's also times that you're lucky if you can make 100 or 200. It's pretty much guaranteed if you have, I don't know, 10 mil or so, that you can make 200, 300k an hour even as a free player. So, anyway, with me still talking, let's go ahead and let me come over here and let's do a little flip, just so I can explain to you how it works. Flipping has been around long before the GE. I remember, that's not a flip at all, don't worry about that. I remember my friends, even, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago probably, I don't know, even before the GE, would go to a world like, I don't know, 87 and buy lobs, whatever they were, I forget. I don't know, let's make up a number and say 200 each. So they'd buy them in like world 87. I'm going to actually flip, let's do super strengths for this, because I've been using these. I've been making profit with these. But, oh, okay, and then the first step is you're going to input the quality as 1. Plus, there's different ways to do this, but this is the way I use. I do plus 5%. If it doesn't buy at plus 5%, just continually go up with 5% until it buys instantly like this, not waiting. So it told me it bought for a price of 1,889. And what that is how much we're going to sell it for. So then I pull up my little trusty notepad here. Let me just put this in here. And I'm going to go ahead and write that down on my sell price. And I believe 1,889. And then we're going to come over here, and that same one we just bought, we're going to do minus, and see, that's the sell price anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do another minus. So I'm at minus 10% now, and we're going to sell that for minus 10. Whatever it buys at, 1,885. Are you kidding me? That's a really bad flip. I was flipping these for 100 GP profit earlier. I was buying them at 1,889 and selling them at 1,989. So this is actually really not for them. I mean, it's a 4 GP profit, but that's nothing like I like. I like 100 plus at least. I usually do about 300, 400. All depends on what item you're flipping. The more expensive it is, the more money you're gonna make. So anyway, let's go ahead and put an offer in. 1,000. What was it? And always write it down. And if you're flipping more than one item, just make sure you have columns. 1,885. Okay, I put that in the wrong thing. And then the max you can hold at one time is like, I don't know, I think, yeah, 1K for potions like that. Doesn't really matter how much I'm buying just for this. And what this is probably one of the fastest money making in the game, depending on what you're flipping and stuff. But I'm doing active flipping. Active flipping is when I sit here and buy an item, and then as I'm buying it, I'm taking it out of the buy column, selling it for whatever price, instead of long-term merchanting. That's why it's called flip merchanting. It's a whole different thing. It's just as profitable. In fact, it's usually much more profitable, but it also requires you to be at the computer. But it doesn't really require anything. As you guys saw, I lost 60 mil, and just in my inventory from today flipping, I had 32. It's really easy. I mean, most of the time while I'm flipping, I play Xbox, I'll watch TV, watch a movie. You can really do anything you want and still flip. It's pretty much the biggest AFK thing. I know a lot of people who do higher money. See, there you go. See, like I said, this is just a really bad flipping item right now. The price will probably be it change. Of course, these prices won't be the same as when you're watching them. What was it? 1,889, I think. Yeah. Then you sell them. And usually when you're selling them, they shouldn't buy right away. So this is good that it's waiting a little bit. It's just not a good flip. Well, actually, it wouldn't be bad if it was F2P. Yeah, for free players, but yeah. See there, it sold. So whatever. So I made whatever acorns. That's a really bad flip. Like I said, these are usually like 100 GP, so it's much faster money. There's really no risk involved in active flipping. I really don't think I've ever lost money, and I've made probably well over 100 mil of active flipping total, and I'm starting to get good at it. And honestly, guys, there's not an item in the game that you can't active flip and make money off of, but some items just aren't good flipping items. To be really good flipping items, they have to be constantly traded, such as nature runes. Like those pots are for people doing slayer training, piking, all of those. There's always a huge market for them, and they are always buying and selling. There's never a time. Whereas something like a party hat, that's more of a long-term investment. Of course, you make a better deal of profit. Say you buy it for, I don't know, 1.2 bill from somebody, and then wait a month and sell it for I don't know, 1.3 bill. So you made whatever 100 mil, but it took a month, and it's a lot of your money tied up. Instead of me just rambling on, I'm gonna say pretty much any pots, attack potions, super strength, defense, super defense, Sarah Brews, all that stuff works really well. For F2P on my free player, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I flip. I flip nature runes, which is obviously active flipping. In fact, it's really active. You have to continually, because you'll reach that 25K limit in 5 minutes, and you can sell them in whatever 2 minutes. I've been making easily 300K an hour just off of them. The only bad thing is you only have 2 GE spots on free. But in fact, just go ahead and look at the description. I'll probably have a huge list of items to flip. I have them in notepads everywhere. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put those in the description. So, but like I was saying, F2P, I flip Death Runes, which is usually 2 profit each, Law Runes, which is usually 2 profit each, Nat Runes, which is almost always 1, you never get 2. But, like I said, I can still make 300K an hour easy doing Nat Runes. Steel bars also. I've been doing steel bars. That's a bigger investment because they're like 700 something each. But on average, I make about 40 profit a bar, and those flip pretty quick too. But like I said, I'm going to put all of this, I'm going to put a huge list in the description. It's probably about 70 plus items, both for pay to play and free to play. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video or message me. Like I said, it's probably better just to comment on the video. And well, this is my flipping guide. I hope you enjoyed it, and like I said, feel free to comment or message me with any questions. You can try to PM me in game, usually I answer. And this is the first money making guide I've had in about 2 years, so I hope you enjoy it. Also, I'll be having more money making guides come out, and I'll just go ahead and put those on a playlist because they're easy, but because then it's easier access. But I hope you guys enjoy this, and good luck flipping. It was honestly probably one of the best, if not the best, money making methods in the game. I know people say like whatever Frost Dragons, but since the amount of bots there is ungodly, people said it's down to like I've heard 200K an hour, which I don't believe, but I've heard 500K, which seems reasonable, and it used to be 1 mil. So, and I actually have friends that, I mean, they have a lot more money, and they're doing more. Obviously, the more money you have, the more money you're going to make flipping, as in any merchanting. And the higher items have higher prices. But I have people on my friends list that flip AGSs and make 400 to 600K per AGS flip, and they can flip for some an hour. I know, in fact, one of my friends just PM'd me the other day. In a span of 52 minutes, he made 12 mil flipping. Now, I mean, that's once again just really luck, but good luck, guys, and be sure to check out the description for a nice list. And good luck on flipping. I hope you guys can make enough money to do whatever you guys want. See you later.